When I drove in, when I turned that corner to come into the driveway, their heads would jerk it, and they would move to the far back of the pen. And that's where they'd stay. They would not come anywhere near me. They would stand up far back to my park, get out, I'd put their food down, and I'd leave, and they were, well, maybe. And then they would, like, wait till I started to drive out. And then they started, like, oh, food lady.
They perked up when we started driving into my house.
Yeah.
But yeah, also they were being off by just like having their body straight and then their head this way. And it's like they knew always what to take a picture.
Felicity is especially sensitive about having her picture taken. So she'll be like right here at my feet and I'm like, get a picture of this horse. She goes, and leaves. So her eyes do this and she just walks away. But the other two don't seem to mind it as much. So I can move the camera around. I'll be sitting like right in front of them, and now I can move the camera around. When they first started approaching me, I had like a bug bite my finger, and I twitched, and they shot out. Like they took off.
You were kind of like,
I know. That's exactly what I said. Is that a worse word? It was a worse word.
A grown-up.
So it looks like we have another vehicle. Is this someone I know? So I'll just give them a moment to come up. Is it blue?
Yeah.
This just has a new car. Oh, it's Julia. She's been here before. She knows my feel. Just give her a minute to join us.
I'm gonna head out.
Okay.
Nice
Nice
meeting
meeting
everybody.
you. For doing my
Nice
job.
to meet you, Jake.
Jake.
I'll be back next week, so. You guys have a
Nice.
good day.
Hello. Come on in. Thank you. Completely changing my plan because of the weather. Well, that happens.
It's you again.
That's why we're gonna have an indoor riding arena someday.
Yep. If anybody wants to contribute to that, we're all ears. So you remember Stacy?
Are you doing the live?
Yes.
Well, it's just now 6:15. I just want you to know.
Julie.
I gotta get there by 6:15.
Appreciate you.
Thank you. I appreciate her. Okay.
So you remember Stacy?
Hi, Stacy.
Yep. And then volunteer. Wait. Guest. Volunteer. 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 Guest. 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 Volunteer.
So this is our future outhouse racers.
Yes.
You get that thing whipped up.
Yeah, then she
Anybody's
sold the carriage.
interested in the outhouse races, check in
Next
with them.
Burrow days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we ran into Miss Lori at the Burrow Days race, and we just got talking. We're like, oh, it's a bummer we're not doing the outhouse races, so yeah, let's do it next year for the middleway, and
We'll have a team.
just have a team for the middleway and see what we can do.
Nice.
Awesome.
I know it's best. All right. Does anybody have any questions?
Well, did you already go over the whole outline? Then I missed it.
Of course.
Okay.
Someone want to fill Juliet in on our outline?
Were you listening?
yes.
What? Can you tell me what's going to happen?
Okay, so she's gonna feed the horses.
Yeah.
We have to stand up on the vehicles and observe them.
Instead of sitting comfortably in our nice chairs.
Okay. I think that's pretty cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
It can't be like subtle movements for a while.
You know, this makes me think next time, I'm looking at him because he was the major engineer that.
Oh.
Next time, we need to have like an observation window. Wouldn't that be great to have like a little something
What would
there?
you?
Well, no, but I mean, it could have been right here. No.
You're tall enough you can see over it without even standing. All right.
Nice. All right. So Facebook people that are just joining us, welcome. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. So I'd like everybody to just take a second, take some nice breaths, get comfortable, and just notice, like, how do you feel right now? And what I would like y'all to do is notice that and then compare it to how you feel after you spend some time with the horses. So for Facebook Live, We're starting out with just doing a little bit of meditative observing the horses because they're still really quite wild and this is a lot of people for them. So we're going to take it easy on them for now and gradually build up to more and more interaction with the horses as they feel comfortable about it. Cool? Questions, comments, general observations? So I'm going to go ahead and go around and start feeding. So if y'all could like find a spot where you can observe the horses. I'm going to hopefully not dump all of my special treats.
Whoever goes here, notice who's
Yeah, that's the Rocky one. I was like, not me.
Everybody wants to see them.
She's very hard. It sounds like it's kind of a cowgirl, but
I get to see this a lot, so I'm fine. Whoa, you don't even need a veil. Check it out. You okay not watching?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I love it. I was raised with horses. I just hadn't been around them for 40 years.
Well,
I
I
love
bet it's gonna feel good, yeah. Just stand on this side.
I don't know about that.
No, I'm okay. I think it's just like, because again, I get to usually come here a couple times a week to a couple.
take another minute to kind of say thank you to the horses. We're gonna Facebook Live people. We're gonna wrap it up kind of early because we have thunder and usually means there's lightning. So I'd rather people get home safe than we spend half an hour with the horses. So does anyone have anything that's come up for them observing the horses? Notice the difference between the way they felt when they started versus the way they feel now after they've spent a few minutes with the horses?
Well, I hope I didn't startle them when I walked around and took pictures, but I noticed they was a little skittish down at first. So I just kind of stepped away and came back. But I think it'd just take time for them.
Yeah.
Don't try to force anything on them. Just, you know,
Right.
sit out there and put an apple on your head and
Right. That's what I do. I usually put it in my lap so that I can see them.
let them do it on their own time.
Exactly. Yeah. So those of you who don't know, I have spent the last 2 or 3 weeks inviting small groups of people to come and spend time with the horses like this, so that they're not overwhelmed by 2 horses. However many people are here. Counting is hard. Anybody else?
The first horses had held their backs to us, or the city was over to the side. But they got more comfortable and started coming up to the
Yes. How close did they get?
well, Felicity just came and moved up to Nashville.
Yeah, so Felicity came all the way into the shelter with people watching her, like vultures hanging over our little viewing area here. Anybody else notice the difference between when you started versus now, or something the horses did?
I did.
What?
I noticed that when in the real world they weren't like some two of them weren't like all like that. It's like the one that like ran off. I mean, they walked away, but they didn't climb down and business and stuff.
Yeah.
I have a comment because when I got here, of course, I was rushing after work. I had to go feed my horses, then get here. But when I was trying to feel what I felt like I wasn't standing on the ground. I felt kind of like I was floating. And now, after just calming down, hanging out, I definitely feel grounded. I feel more relaxed. It's very nice. They're pretty cool energy.
Yeah, for sure. Anyone else? You don't feel obligated. You don't make anybody do anything here.
Not
They
even
take
the
care of
Mustangs?
themselves. Especially not them.
Yeah.
I'm much more likely to push my riders than I am to push my horses. Too funny. Have there been any comments or questions that have come up that you've noticed that thought, hey, that's a really good question?
Let's see, there was one. I'm trying to find it. Debbie Bennett Hagan asked if you guys had heard about the BLM emergency roundup at SWB announced today.
I have not heard about Sandwash Basin today, but I
Somebody
did
was
hear
asking.
about Nevada.
Somebody shot us a message on Facebook Messenger as well. I hadn't had a chance to look into the reality or truth of this over yet.
Yeah, we've been prepared for it. We were hoping it wouldn't be so soon, but BLM is its own entity, and they make up when they're gonna do what. So yeah, I will definitely look into that. If anybody wants to follow our Congress members, or all of the Congress members, Deb Holland from the Department of the Interior, and say, you know, this is not great what they're doing with what the BLM is doing, rounding up all of these sources. We don't have a place to put them. Costs the taxpayers a lot of money to maintain them, and there's ways to manage them in the wild. So I would be grateful if y'all would do that.
What are they doing this for?
So there's competition with the cattle ranchers that they think that the horses are hard on the environment and they're taking away resources from the wildlife and from the cattle. So ranchers can pay the Bureau of Land Management contracts $1.38 per cow per month to graze on our public lands. In they can complain to the Bureau of Land Management if the horses are living thin, or there's not enough water, or that there's too many of them. And the BLM is kind of obligated for some reason to round up the horses. And they put them in holding, and we pay for them for that privilege to be there. When they were much better off in the world.
This might be a great time. Kathy McGuire Holly asked just what do we do here? So maybe just give a brief.
What do you mean, what do we do here?
I think just what do we have the horses for? Like, what's the story behind that?
I can answer that question.
I'm assuming.
So, when we found out, I've been to the Sandwash Basin to see the horses, and it was one of the best experiences of my life. Just to be out there in the wild and see wild horses where they've been for generations, hundreds of years in some cases. And it's a very well documented herd, so they know that these three mares have always been together. So the oldest is 15, she's the mother, her daughter is 12, and Dazzle's daughter is 6. So they have chosen in the wild year after year after year to stay together. So horses are very family oriented. A herd is a family band. And generally when the horses are 2 or so years old, they leave to start their own families. And these two mares have chosen to stay with their mother and grandmother forever. So when we found out about this, we decided we needed to do something about that, because chances were very good that the BLM would split them up. So the youngest one was very likely to have been purchased by a private buyer, and the older two are likely to go to holding pens somewhere together, maybe not. We didn't know. So we wanted to keep them together. So that's why we brought them here to our sanctuary, so that we know that they're safe, they're well cared for, and they're together.
And then Mo wants to know if we still have a GoFundMe account.
We certainly do. It's pinned to the top of our Facebook page. If you message me, I'm happy to send you the link.
We're halfway there.
Yeah, I mean, we have some hay at our other farm that we've been bringing over in small batches, but we need to fill this entire shed with hay for the winter, and that's quite expensive. And
That's what I thought.
there are times when we can't get hay in and out of here because it's too much snow, too much ice. So we have to have it up before winter.
What's gonna be the cost of an electric?
Yeah.
Do we know? To get the electric hooked up?
Oh, the electric?
Yeah.
Oh. We're working on the electric, so it'll be able to have water that doesn't freeze in the winter, and that is about $7,000. And we have it going through the engineering process, so it's in process, and we're gonna get it done before it gets too frozen.
How about a well?
And
Yeah.
well, that's also, we have a permit that we should get any day, and then a guy said he could get us in within 3 months. So we're gonna be getting really close on
Try
that.
to get close. And that's gonna cost us so much.
Well, I mean, basically, both of those are 7,000 each.
Together.
Each. No, each.
Okay.
Do we have the funds for those?
Not
right
yet.
now?
Mm-mm.
No.
How close are
Well, we just finished paying for the fencing around the whole property, so right now we don't have the funds, but we'll just continue to ask for help.
we? Sherry got some more here, and it dropped off the Facebook now.
She got hurt. Yeah, she had an injury, so we're letting her slide. But Stacy's in charge of fundraising on social media. And she and I take over, we're in charge of the Middle Way Facebook page, so I do most of the posting and answer questions. She's in charge of outreach.
Thank you, Stacy.
Thank you.
Does anybody else have any other questions?
Thank you, Erin, that was good.
Looks like everybody's doing good.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you so much. Maybe they can have another shot of the horses when we come in there. And thank you all so much for coming. We're going to do this every Monday until it's too dark to see. 6 o'clock for the in-person live event, and 6:15 when we're going to start the live video on Facebook, whether we're ready or not. And anybody can ask me questions anytime. I try to be really conscientious about getting everybody's questions on our Facebook page. You can direct message us. If you're in our area and can't make the Mustang Monday, you can message me, and I will try to make arrangements to meet you here so you can have some time with the horses.
A lot of people are commenting from out of state or in other places in Colorado. I know you just wanted that, you know, things may be available in the future or
Yeah.
special meet and greets.
Right. Yeah.
And maybe repeat one more time where they can donate.
So you can donate to us on our GoFundMe that's pinned at the top of our Facebook page. If you want other options, you can email me or not email. Please don't email me. Thank you. Don't email me. But our contact information is on our website. You can contact us through Facebook. We do have a Venmo account, so you can Venmo us and put a note of what you'd like that money to go towards. We have a therapeutic riding program. You can sponsor a rider. You can sponsor one of the sanctuary horses. You can sponsor one of the Mustangs. And you can also contribute to our improvement of property so that their water, you can get water over the winter and it doesn't freeze. So our Venmo address is the middle 20, just the number 20, and search on the business side. So pop up personal business, just click on the business and it should come up there. Any other options we have? You can send us checks to P.O. Box.
Or just go to the website, because it's all there.
Do what she said.
If you ever
I
pay
actually-
for
They're all
your
Yeah, we'll put that info in a link or the comment somewhere. Make it easy for you.
For those of you who buy stuff on PayPal, you can also make a contribution no way there.
Oh, we have an Amazon Smile account too, so you can put us as your charity of choice.
Yay, that's good! Amazon Smile, actually, you know, it's a little...
Well, I guess we want to say goodnight.
All right, well, thank you for joining us, and hopefully the weather will be better next week, and the horses will be calmer, and we'll get to see them closer up. Thank you for joining us. Have a great day. Thank you.